Libras, what's up, guys? Thank you so much for being here with me today. This is going to be a lesson and blessing spread for you guys, okay? Where we're going to look at our lessons that the year 2019 taught us. Whew. Check out those lessons, and then we're going to take a look and see what blessings for January 2020 this is actually preparing us for. All right, my Libras, I am starting off with our numerology oracle deck. You guys know if you do find the messages resonate, do like, share, subscribe. I would love to have you guys as subscribers, my stars. All right, and of course, if the messages do not resonate, leave them. I don't need to know about it. No business. All right, so without further ado, Libra, let's get 2 cards. All right, Spirit, let's see what messages are most important to my Libra. What lessons did Libra learn for 2019? I'm seeing rebirth here and creativity. I wish I could turn them over. Let me try. Okay. So creativity here. Number 3 and rebirth. Number 16. A lot of y'all are going through some major transformations, and it's removing a lot of creative blocks that you guys have had for a very, very long time. Could have been the past 3 months, 3 years, whatever. But let's see. Ooh, abundance. Number 88, y'all. All right, Aquarius got this on the bottom of the deck too. So you guys are stepping into a powerful time of abundance. I don't know if this is just all my air signs or what, but whew, I'm here for it. Abundance, number 88. Ooh, so lessons for 2019 for my Libras. Individuality, we got number 11. All right, and this is red on red. So this is all about you guys. Like I said, that transformation you guys are going through, it was really to rebuild you guys, your foundation. Red is the root chakra. So this is all about your home, your shelter, your security, your groundedness. All right. And I feel like that's just like, that's your base. That is your base, your foundation. So I feel like 11 is all about new beginnings to me. Individuality here. 2019 taught you guys to really stand firm in your individuality. Like I said, a lot of you guys are transforming, and who you used to be is not who you are. You guys have went through some major shifts, so a lot of you guys could have moved, could be thinking about new homes. I feel like a lot of you guys could have changed your hair, changed your wardrobe. You know, something changed, and I feel like a lot of things changed, not even something, because this was your biggest lesson from 2019. So I feel like you standing out as an individual, really standing up for yourself, really being firm and being true to who you are as an individual. That was something that you had to learn for 2019. And this was to prepare you for your blessing for 2020. So let's see, just starting with January specifically, but 2020 period, what's going to be your blessing? Ooh, patience. Patience. So I feel like for a lot of you guys, a lot of you guys have been waiting, have been doing a lot of waiting already. And I feel like some of you guys could have been feeling, like I said, you had creative blocks. Maybe you weren't feeling creative. I feel like this transformation that you guys have been going through, like you've been trying to do things, but you've been meeting blocks. Like if you were studying for something, say you took the class, but then you went to actually take the final test for you to actually get your certificate or license or whatever. And you passed the course with flying colors, but once you took the test, you didn't pass. And you could not understand, like, why the freak am I not passing? I just feel like it was a lot of things you guys were trying to do, but you were being blocked temporarily. And a lot of it was because you're going through the transformation. And this transformation was to develop you guys as an individual, to help you stand firm and comfortable, confident in who you are as an individual. And a lot of this, like I said, with this being a red here for your root chakra, a lot of this went back to how you guys were raised, you know, how you were brought up as kids. And not even just that, but being that this is your root, this is your foundation. So a lot of our foundation is built when we were kids, like our environment, how our parents treated us, thoughts we had of ourselves. All of those things kind of form together to merge into who we are. And even as adults, and we have free choice, we can live different, you know, make our own decisions, do things that we maybe weren't allowed to do as a kid. We still have the mental psyche of things that we developed in our foundation. So that's what that rebirth was about. So you guys can really be confident and comfortable with being who you are as an individual. 2020, I feel like this patience this year is because you guys have been patient. You have been very patient, and as a result, you're going to be rewarded. So your patience is going to be your biggest blessing. I feel like it's a lot of opportunities that you guys felt like you missed, but they're going to circle back around. And it's because you were patient. And now that you are, you're a little more, not saying you guys weren't solid, but you're a little more confident as an individual. Whatever you guys have been waiting for, it's going to be tailored for you as an individual. All right, so that's why you needed to learn this lesson as far as like standing in your power. I'm sorry, guys. Phone is dying. But standing in your power as an individual, because, it's just a powerful thing. It's such a dreadful life when you, not even saying like you guys put on or act like you're somebody that you're not, but it's like certain things that you have learned, it could have been hindering you. Certain things that were maybe developed, for lack of better words, and your foundation could have been a hindrance for you. So that's why you guys were being kind of blocked. We do have nature here, number 74. That breaks down to 11. So new beginnings for you guys. And this could involve traveling. This could involve just getting out more. I just feel like it's a lot of shifts going on. A lot of things are changing. And this could be your finances with the green here. Green is all about heart chakra to me too. So a lot of you guys could have been healing from things, that scarred you as a kid that you guys probably weren't even aware of. But it affected you and your individuality, or your comfort of your individuality. So that's what I'm hearing from Spirit so far. I'm going to get 2 cards from our Quantum Oracle deck. And let's see. Spirit, why is the individuality here for the lesson for my Libras for 2019? I feel like a lot of y'all have just really started to appreciate who you truly are. And like I said, I still feel like some of you guys could have had some changes, from your childhood. But I feel like a lot of you guys are really learning to just be comfortable, be confident, or just really changing who you are as an individual. But bottom of the deck, we have great achievement. So whatever this changes within your individuality, or you really, standing in your power, being confident in who you are, maybe changing some things that you were kind of taught as a kid that carried on with you in your adult life that doesn't serve for your highest good now. It's going to open up so many great doors. It's going to bring so many great achievements to you guys. So that's why it was important for you to learn those lessons for 2019. But let's see. Spirit wants the individuality here. Get 1 card from this deck and see what that was regarding. Ooh, a creative endeavor. So what did I say, y'all? When I was shuffling the deck and I stopped on the creativity card. So a lot of you guys had some creative blocks. And I feel like over 2019, you guys could have been trying to do things. This is an event card. So some of you guys could be musicians. You see a guitar here. Some of you guys could be painters. Some of you guys could be like writers. I see photography or cameras here. Some of you guys could be studying. Some of you guys could be doing a lot of traveling. But whatever it is, like I said, you guys have really had to learn, how to stand firm in who you are. And I feel like your lesson in 2019 helped to remove those creative blocks for you. Okay, it could have been a lot of things, like I said, you guys were trying to do. Spirit was telling me like a lot of things you were trying to do could have been joining up with people. And it just was like, it was being blocked. It was being blocked. It was being blocked. It just didn't work out. And it was because you guys were needing to develop as an individual. Maybe you guys always want to do things with groups of people or with people, period. And it was like, it was blocked because you guys needed to be developed a little more as an individual. You needed to have your creative block lifted. You needed to really stand firm in who you are. You needed to have that confidence. Okay? So I feel like a lot of things happen with things that you guys are trying to do, with this being the event card. Intuition and manifestation is at the bottom of the deck, and this is spirit here. So I feel like a lot of you guys are just realizing how powerful you guys, how intuitive you are, for one, and then for two, how much you guys have really manifested in your lives. All right, and that's why I'm being called to say, that's why this individuality card is here. That's why you have to get some work done on your root chakra, because what we don't realize is, even if we, I was speaking about this in Aquarius reading, even if you project confidence to the world, you project that you're so sure, you got everything all figured out, whatever the case may be, it's like, in your subconscious, if you're fearful, you're doubtful, you don't feel like you have enough, you don't feel like you can be enough, you don't feel like you can do something without having other people, whatever, you manifest events of such. Okay? So it's like you needed to go back and be developed so you can be comfortable. You can wipe away those childhood wounds, those childhood scars. And for some of you guys, it's not scars. Some of you guys could have had a great childhood. Not saying that some of you guys didn't. Even if your childhood was good, it could have been some things in your childhood that kind of prohibited you or hindered you. You know, say like you're spoiled, and in your childhood, your parents always gave you everything. They never told you no. Well, that sounds nice and everything, but when you grow up and you become an adult and you get in a relationship, you know, it's cute at first for somebody to deal with the spoiled brat kind of syndrome, but after a while, it becomes unbearable and it becomes childish. And, you know, some people can't deal with that, and that could, like, really break relationships. So that's just an example. It doesn't have to be your situation. You can take it as it resonates, but that's just an example. So it's like you may have to have kind of change and, you know, learn to understand, like, hey, it's okay to be told no sometimes. It's okay to wait, you know, just different things like that. But let's see with the patience here. I seen the loving man on the bottom of the deck. So for some of you guys, you could be waiting to find your lover, and you do have a loving man that is going to come around for you in 2020 as a blessing. So it could be a new relationship. And look, it just flipped out again. So I got the loving man. I'm just going to call these cards out. I'm going to actually still shuffle and get one. We got increase, going into new cycles. All right, so everything is increasing: your finances, your abundance, your love. We have kindred partnership. And then we have transformation. All right, so you know what? I'm just going to take all these, because in the other readings, a couple cards came out, like two, and I was like, I'm following God tonight. Normally, I would put them back because I only want one, but I feel like these messages are meant for you as they come out. And these cards just clarify everything I just said, really. All right, the honoring path. So a lot of you guys are going to be walking your honoring path. You're going to be getting recognition. Red is here, a lot of passion. She has on a gold dress. You guys are going to be, you know, walking this royal honoring path. But this card speaks of you knowing your worth, you know, and looking at yourself in high regards, because how you view yourself is how the world is going to view you. That's the treatment that you're going to get. So you hold yourself to high regards, so will the world. And that's why your lesson for 2019 was about individuality, standing confident and firm in who you are and having a solid base. All right. So like I said, you guys have the loving man. If you guys have been waiting, this is a people card as well as kindred partnership. So some of you guys could just be doing a joint venture with a loving man. Some of you guys are going to be partnering up for this creative endeavor. It's going to actually come to fruition in 2020, and that's going to be your blessing. That's why the patience is here. All of you guys, like I said, have been going through a major transformation. So you're finally at the end of that cycle, and you're going to be going into the fruitful side of the cycle, because you went through the darkness, the cloudiness, the losing friends, gaining friends, losing myself, finding myself, all of that comes with the transformation. You have love here, whether it's a male, female, whatever, but we do have the loving man. We have increase here. So this is just like harvest time. This is 3 cycles. All right, so you're in a new cycle. 2020 is going to start you off with a new cycle of increase. So your life is increasing. Your finances is increasing. The love you have in your life is increasing. Your creativity block is lifted. The support you have is increasing. And like I said, we got kindred partnership. All right, so this is like a happy partnership. This is the coupling card. All right, so this is letting you know, like, everything is going to be just fine. It's going to be increased. That transformation cycle is over. You're just at the very ending phase. So that was bomb so far. Let's get 2 cards from the tarot for all the readings, y'all. I felt like after I did the oracles, I could have really just ended. I'm just gonna pull a few cards just because I already feel like Spirit done spoke to me today. I've been a vessel, honey, because I feel the energy. I see the Magician here, Ace of Cups, 4 of Wands. So y'all are gonna be celebrating. Like I said, new love coming in, not even new love. It could be just moving into the next level. Some of you guys could be getting married. Cards don't want to shuffle because they excited too. All right. Yeah, 4 of Wands. Y'all are going to be celebrating, moving things to another level. Y'all have just went through this nesting period so that you guys can really get, like I said, your foundation, your individuality has been grown on a different sense. And these cards are not cooperating. All right, King of Swords here. And I see the 10 of Pentacles. So a lot of you guys are really making a final decision regarding your long-term security, stability. Like I said, some of you guys could be choosing to get married. Let's see. 3 cards came out. 8 of Pentacles, 7 of Wands, Page of Swords. Yeah, so a lot of you guys have been doing a lot of spiritual work. I see somebody lighting candles, reading. You guys can have plants in your environment. A lot of you guys could be meditating. Some of you guys can have dreads. I'm seeing a girl up with a bun, with a bang. But this is just an 8 of Pentacles. You guys have really been putting in a lot of work to keep yourselves grounded. Some of you guys have been actually meditating. Some of you guys have been praying. But you've really put yourself like in a bubble. Like this person is in a bubble. She is like protecting her energy. So I feel like during this transformation phase, you guys could have been doing a lot of inner work. And I feel like it's because you needed to develop your yourself as an individual. Page of Swords here. So some of you guys could be studying, going back to school. Some of you guys could just be doing a lot of researching, preparing yourselves for creative endeavor. Let's see for the blessings. Ooh, I love it. It's a Libra. Look, 10 of Cups, baby. The ultimate happiness. This is you actually getting your ultimate happiness. Like all of your cups being filled. All of your needs being met. Like you just having your ultimate happiness. Y'all, this been bomb. I did Aquarius and Virgo and Libra today. And I just feel like y'all readings have been so bomb and just so matched up with my energy field. So I'm so happy for you guys. 8 of Wands. You guys are going to be getting some communication in 2020. I feel like it's just going to spark a lot. Like all of these blocks that you guys have been experiencing are going to be lifted. All of these creative endeavors that you guys have been trying to do that were, being like stagnant, they're going to move forward. And it's because you guys have finished the transformation process. But like I said, you have to go through that process because for one, you guys have to learn how to really maintain your peace. For 2, I feel like you guys just have to go in and really get yourself grounded as far as who you are as an individual. All right, you had to really decide, like, for yourself, your life, your rules. Like, some of y'all were living on, like, your parents' rules or how things were as you were raised, and now you're like, wait a minute. I have the ability to, create whatever rules I want. The Empress here, you guys leave Taurus. Some of y'all could be connected to a Taurus, yeah. Some of you guys could be pregnant, expecting. But this just talks about abundance. So a lot of abundance coming in for you guys. Let's see with your lesson. Yeah, the Hermit in reverse. So the Hermit in the upright is all about taking time out. This is the card of Virgo, but this is solitude, doing some introspecting, reflecting, just following your own path, doing a lot of soul searching. But this came out in reverse. So this is just ties into the individuality card. You guys were still trying to collaborate, still trying to do creative projects, still trying to, collaborate with people. But it was like, no, you need to be developed as an individual. So all that shit kept getting blocked. And it's like, it's because you didn't want to do this hermit mode and, really do that soul searching. But y'all finally came out of that. And as a result, because you did get developed, because you did have to go inside, center yourself, ground yourself, really learn yourselves again, and really study and create, the happiness, the life that you want. You have the 9 of Pentacles here. So now you know your worth. Now you know what you're made of. Now you know what you stand for. Now you know what you deserve. You know, a lot of you guys have came up financially, just like your status. You know who you are as an individual now. You know your worth. So now you can go work with these people, because who you work with now they're going to know your worth too. You're not going to accept less. You're not just going to let people take advantage of you. Yeah, 4 of Cups. Y'all was creatively blocked, bored, feeling rejected. But it's because you didn't know your worth. I mean, you might have knew your worth. Like I said, y'all could have been portraying it on the outside, but on the inside, it was really different. But let's see, blessings here. 10 of Cups. Do we really need to clarify that? That's the ultimate happiness, baby. But let's see with the 10 of Cups here. Spirit, give me one card to clarify the 10 of Cups for my Libras. Blessings for January 2020. 5 of Pentacles, yes. So y'all have been feeling stagnant. Y'all have been feeling alone. Y'all have been feeling left out in the cold. Y'all have been feeling like y'all didn't have anybody, like y'all maybe didn't have enough. But all of that's changing. All right, you're no longer going to be feeling like that. All right, you're going to have this 10 of Cups energy. You're leaving this in the past. That's why the patience is there. Just be patient. You may feel like this right now, but know that you're waiting on this 10 of Cups. You're waiting on something to be prepared specifically for you, Libra. So I love that. Love the messages that you guys got today. I hope you guys really have a wonderful, wonderful, and amazing happy new year. And I hope 2020 is an amazing and prosperous year for you guys, okay? Bye, guys. Thanks for watching.